Hello everyone and welcome to the Power 9 podcast, the number one podcast hosted by you and me.
You and me.
Yeah, see what I did there? Like number one podcast. It's not even MTG podcast. Yeah.
Okay.
My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts alongside the blood artist Edwin Tan.
Hi, Mick. Good morning.
Good morning, Edwin.
Okay.
Yeah, you're back on the show. We are reunited. Reunited because it feels so
You're very happy
good.
today. You're very chirpy today.
Yeah, I have to be, I had coffee last night and I couldn't sleep very well. So this morning I'm kind of still a bit high.
The coffee is still in there.
Yeah. I stopped taking coffee for the longest time. No, I don't, not say I stopped taking coffee, but I had to curb on taking coffee. So I was in Italy for 6 months and there I like the coffee there. My brother doesn't, but I love the coffee there.
So you like it a lot?
I like it a lot. I like it so much that I drink like 3-4 cups a day. In the morning.
3-4 cups a day.
Yeah, a day.
Okay,
but you gotta understand.
Too much.
You gotta understand their shots are single ristretto shots. So it's 60 ml? It's smaller shots than there are in Singapore.
Okay.
It's 60% of what we have here in Singapore, but it's strong. I take it just espresso, or I take it long black, or I don't like. Even if I take it with milk, it's macchiato, so it's just a little bit of milk. Doesn't matter. It's a lot of coffee in one day. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, supper, just coffee. And then when I went off it, there was
withdrawal symptoms.
Yeah, there was a massive crash. After that I went to Poland, and no offense, Poland, but your coffee is not that good. Really, it isn't, and I just had to stop taking coffee. I saw myself like shaking and shivering and getting very anxious, so I switched to tea. So now I have to drink tea every day to just get my caffeine level like up to there.
Regulate your caffeine level.
Yeah, and if I need the boost, then I'll drink like coffee, and the effects are very, very pronounced.
Okay.
Welcome to the MTG podcast where we talk about coffee. This is the Power 9 podcast, your weekly show where we talk about lots and lots of different things about Magic the Gathering. You can find new episodes every week on power9podcast.com. You can also find us on mtgcast.com, iTunes, and Stitcher. You can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/power9podcast. You can find us on Instagram @power9podcast, and you can also find us on where's that other
Twitter.
place? Yeah, Twitter @power9podcast.
Number 9. You guys know it.
No, you messed it up. Now we have to re-record everything.
I don't give a shit.
We had such a good opening. All right, so this week we're going to talk about a lot about the news. I know we went through quite a few news bits last week, the conspiracy release and stuff like that. But this week we've got many things to talk about. But before we head into that, but first, I like that.
But first, my week in magic. Sigh.
Why?
So
you got to play Magic.
I
this
got to
week.
play Magic.
So you
for the
finally,
longest time. Played Modern.
Yes, we always play Modern
with the not updated Eldrazi deck.
It's the beta
It's
black
the beta
one.
black-white Eldrazi deck with a little bit of sideboard updates.
Well, that's the thing. So like the Eldrazi deck is quite evolved now.
Yeah, the latest version is the blue-white one.
Yeah, there was somebody in the shop
yeah.
that was running it the other night.
I didn't play against it, but it looks. I saw a couple of deck lists online. It looks cool.
Yeah, I think it's.
I don't know. Maybe it's more well positioned in the meta now. Then again, Eldrazi's are well positioned
in the meta.
In
the
the meta,
Eldrazi's are just everywhere.
Yeah. Well, to fight Eldrazi's, you don't. Lots of people pack land destruction cards, but I don't think that's the way to go.
No.
You're slowing them down a little bit.
But it's not that much.
Yeah, it's not that much, and because the problems are really the threats, not the
So yeah,
Not the lands,
you
yeah.
want like I don't know. You want sweepers, right?
I would think so. It depends on how your opponent is playing. If
you want
because
to
the black white Eldrazi it's by nature is not very very aggro.
It's a slow burn.
It's a slower
that's,
kind,
That's the
yeah.
one that when you get up to Ulamog.
Yeah, that's the one that still
Nah.
plays Ulamog. I play one copy of Ulamog.
That's
still
awesome. I like.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's still very good.
Ulamog is still very powerful. But the latest iteration of Eldrazi decks don't play Ulamog. They play the blue Drowner of Hope.
Yeah, Drowner of Hope is quite good.
And the other one that's the other flyer.
What's
I think
Sky
it's-
Spawner?
yeah, Sky Spawner.
Eldrazi, yeah.
It's pretty
That's
cool too.
annoying. That card is really
And,
annoying.
the blue one has because it's blue white, so its sideboard options are pretty vast. I think
It's
so.
strong. White has
White has the usual artifact hits, which is
Yep.
very very good. Stony Silence, Disenchants,
disenchants.
Yeah.
Please.
and then
When-
white has main deck Path to Exile. So
Oh, yeah.
that's like the premium removal now
Yep.
because
That's always the removal.
well, it used to be Lightning Bolt, but not Lightning Bolt can't do shit to Eldrazi.
Yep.
So
Well, it could do some stuff to. It can do
Um,
some damage to some small Eldrazi's, but I mean,
Eldrazi's are not small.
yeah.
So, Path is good because my Eldrazi deck has only like 4 or 5 basic lands. So after a certain number of Ghost Quarter, after a certain number of, if you see there's like the Eldrazi player has a few basic lands out, chances
do
are
it.
your Path to Exile is a free removal.
It's
they won't get-
one mana
yeah.
exile target
Yeah,
creature, and your Ghost Quarters turn into Strip Mines.
yeah, it happens. It happens.
It happened a lot.
Yeah. So, what were we talking about? Yeah, the blue sideboard. There is Stubborn Denial. It's the one
man,
mana. Yeah,
that's
it's pretty
damn
good.
cute. That's
I
really
mean,
cute.
all your Eldrazi most of your Eldrazi are more than 4.
Yeah, you
powers,
start off
so-
with like a
Yeah.
Thought Knot Seer on like turn 2, right? And
yeah,
you take
and
away
that is,
their.
that's good enough.
Yeah.
So yeah, the blue white one seems well positioned now, and so anyway, I was playing the black white one, and my first game was against Lantern Control. Well, I
It's
played. Well,
always
it's
against Lantern
it's the
Control.
same guy that plays in the shop, and I played with him a few times before that. So he's preparing for something this weekend. So,
GP Melbourne.
yeah,
yeah,
I think that was
good.
what he was preparing for. So it's good. Good luck to him, Wilfred. Good luck to you. He plays a lot faster now because I think
knows the line,
He's a lot more familiar with his deck as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I remember the first few times I played with him. My God,
It takes a while, right?
I hate
No.
playing Magic then.
No, because that's the thing. Like he was asking last week when we were playing, and even this week when we were playing, it was just asking around the shop, like, what should I play, Living Death or
Lantern Control. Yeah.
And I said
Just play Lantern,
Yeah,
yeah.
just play Lantern. You've been
He's been
investing
playing
so
with it,
much
yeah.
time in it. Like combo decks. For those of you who don't know, like Lantern Control is a really cool. It's an interesting deck. You play what's that? Lantern of what's the
Ghoul
card
Colors
name?
something.
No, the Ghoul Caller's Lantern, right? I
Lantern.
forget what's the card, but basically
Lantern of Insight.
Lantern of Insight, correct?
Yep.
So both you and the other player play with the top card revealed, and you essentially grind away using the Ghoul Caller's Bell.
You
And,
basically you
Salad
control what
Door.
your opponents draw.
Yeah. So you basically just mill away everything, and you
then
play.
you play Ensnaring Bridge, so
Yeah.
the creatures can't attack you.
And you have a is it Tolerant Academy?
No.
Sorry, Tolerant Ruins.
Academy Ruins, yeah.
Just
To get back stuff that's destroyed, basically.
yeah, and just to refill your deck, because you can just grind the guy out and just
Yeah,
refill
it's a
the deck.
grindy deck. But
yeah.
the thing is, I played with him even before this Wednesday, so
Mm.
I know what his deck does roughly.
And you know
And
what
I know
kinda
what,
hands
and then I know what my deck can do to deal with it. So there was one game where he had 2 Ensnaring Bridge out, and I only had one more answer in the deck size. Just
forget
concede
it.
the game. Yeah, it saves time. So
Scoopity doop. I got to play Modern as well. I'm running the
your own
blue
brew.
white, yeah,
The blue
home
white.
brew.
The
Home
white,
blue.
The blue white bouncy.
Yeah, bouncy. It's well, yeah. I did talk about it last week. By myself. Nobody is there to review it with me. I finally put it up. So if you want to go take a look at the deck list, just go to tappedout.net and look for the user Seismic SEIZMIK. But it plays a lot of 1, 2, and 3 drops that just give you a lot of tempo. Reflector Mage, Liev Sky Knight, Flicker Wisp, Thalia, Judge's Familiar. I like that card a lot. Like that is just such a surprise because Aether Vial at 1 becomes a counter spell.
It's incidental. Well,
yeah,
it could be a surprise.
True. So you're saving up the mana, and I have Thalia on the battlefield, and you're saving up the
Thalia
mana.
is really good.
Yeah. You have to pay the extra 1 for your Dismember and pay 4 life for Dismember and an extra 1, and suddenly I drop a Judge's Familiar, and hey,
it gets countered.
I'm sorry, my 1 flyer just made you pay 4 life, and you didn't do jack
shit. You didn't do shit,
yeah. So hey, I really like the deck. It's
well, it's cute. Tempo, it's well positioned now.
Right now, yeah, it's one of those meta things.
Because it has cards that deal with Reality Smasher without the drawback. Man. So
yep, and cool. It's really fun to. Oh, I'm gonna cast what's his name? Thought.
Thought-Knot,
yeah, I'm gonna cast Thought-Knots here. Trigger on the stack. I'm gonna bounce your Thought-Knots here. Draw the card first. Which usually is a very irrelevant. The rest of my hand will probably be lands, and I draw something irrelevant for that turn. And here you go, you get nothing.
You get nothing.
And then you can't cast your Thought-Knots here for the rest of the turn or until next turn. So yeah.
Reflector Mage is also it's quite powerful. It's modern actually.
It's underrated. I feel. I believe it's a good card. Slightly underrated, but it's a good card. That's good. Good card.
Cool.
Good card.
So that was our week in Magic.
Yeah.
Did you draft or anything?
No, I didn't get a draft. I installed X-Mage on like everything I own now.
Really?
Yeah, I finally got to download all the cards of
and the card images as well.
Yeah. Okay. So we're going to be talking about X-Mage. We're going to be
we have new stuff coming up. Yep.
So that was our week in Magic. Let us know what your week in Magic was.
No one ever does.
Nobody ever does, but let us know anyway. Nobody listens to the show. We are so lonely. Okay, so let's start off with the news. Where is that? 29 February. FTV law is announced. Wow, that's about a week back.
Yep.
You see, right after we record the show, they...
I hate FTV products.
Just
because of the following process. I mean, there are cool cards in the deck, in the set, but I don't know why they do it.
Double foil.
Is it called double foil?
That's the thing. That's what I understand. It's a double foil, and it's not nice. Wizard, sorry, I don't agree with how you do the.
It just looks cheaper.
Yeah, exactly. It looks like a plastic ripoff of the original cards. I don't know, and the logo this time is quite cute. It's a scroll that unveils a castle. I don't get that I don't really understand that, but it's a keep. It's a keep, right?
Well, I don't know.
So in Dungeons and Dragons, there's this place called the Candle Keep, which has all the lore of all
the scrolls and all.
Yeah,
so maybe that's
multiverse.
Well, there you solved it. You solved that.
Oh no, we're gonna get Dungeons and Dragons cards in Magic.
But it's a weird icon.
It's kind of weird. Yeah, exactly. Too much white in the center, in the roll of the scroll. Anyway, contents and details. Edwin, why don't you share with us?
So, 15 premium foil cards and 1 token, including 3 with new art.
Woo!
So, is this the norm?
This is usually the norm. Yes,
I don't remember cards. The token part though.
The token is different. If you, I mean, we did the unboxing for a few products before. We've noticed that the token has the actual card back. So they might make.
Okay.
So now they might be making. I mean, we've been complaining so much. Like Wizards, you got to foil your tokens, man. Some of your tokens look.
Okay, so
really
maybe
awesome.
it's a foil. Well, they didn't say it's a foil token, so but
Yeah, but they're all premium foils, right?
we can hope for it. A spin down live counter is that D20 dice thing.
Yeah, the unfair D20 dice. For those of you who play D&D, you know what I'm talking about.
Because it's not random.
Yeah.
It's a spin down.
I always, every time I see people sit down at a table and like roll that dice to decide who wants.
Yeah,
to start
I never
first.
roll that dice. I always do with two six.
2 6-sided dice. Yeah, a little bit of me dies inside.
Well, a collector's guide. It's a useless book. And well, it states that each card has been printed using a foil process unique to the From the Vault series.
Stop it, Wizards! Just do a normal foil. It's okay.
Sucky
we
foil.
we like the normal foil.
From the Vault law will only be available worldwide in English only, and have an extremely limited print run.
That's because nobody's gonna buy it. Only the vault.
Well, it
laws are
depends
gonna
on
buy it.
what's in there. Well, FTV 20 had Jace, so.
The description of the set is delve deeper into the events that shape the multiverse. So,
Well, I'm sure there will be a lot of prolific characters
characters
throughout
and
Magic's history.
and probably cards that have a lot of trivia.
Maybe
Behind
story behind the card. So there is one promo image, and then it looks like Momia. I mean, it has to be Momia Vic.
Are you sure that's Momovic?
Yes, it
How
is
is
Momia
it?
Vic.
No. Momovic is
Go look
bald.
at Momia Vic's art. It is Momia Vic.
No, I don't agree. Well, maybe. I don't agree.
No, look at what he's wearing. It's exactly the same. What's
okay.
there not to agree? Mick? It's in front
Yeah,
of you.
okay. His armor is the same.
It is Momia Vic. So
But what what character?
I think
is
Momia Vic plays a. I'm not sure, but maybe he plays a big part in the original Ravnica's story.
Mm.
Well,
Oh,
he's
well.
the guild leader for Simic, right?
Yeah. He's the guy with the master plan.
Yeah, Momia
The
Vic.
man
So,
with the plan. All right.
what do you think will be in the set?
If that's the case, I think I don't know. I'm pretty sure you're gonna get like Sarah Angel inside. No, but we already have FTV Angels.
Yeah,
right?
I'm thinking Mishra,
Oh, yeah,
Artificier's
okay,
prodigy.
Artificers.
prodigy.
So what? It's gonna be a lot of legends. That's gonna be strange.
I don't know. It sounds like it.
I don't know. Talk about law.
Or law items like have they reprinted Mirari's Wake?
Maybe Khan,
Mirari.
Sylvan Golem. Oh, Mirari's Wake.
Oh no, I think they did Mirari's Wake in a special set.
Yeah, but it's not the. No, they did Mirari's Wake in Conspiracy.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not it's not FTV.
Yeah, well, stuff like that I think will be
Jeez.
things with a very strong, the cards with very strong link back to to MTG laws.
How about like, no, but they've already reprinted this guy from from Ravnica. So I was thinking the Augustine Saint
Grand Arbiter?
Augustine. Yeah. But that's going back to
Yeah, that's like FTV Ravnica
again. Nico Bolas, probably Nico
we'll
Bolas.
see.
That'll be nice.
I don't think there'll be any walkers in the set. Unless you're talking about Nico Bolas, the Elder Dragon.
Some form of Nico Bolas because
It's only two forms of Nico Bolas.
Yeah, okay. So
Make up your mind.
That. It's either that or that. No,
Is
it'll
it
be
the
the Planeswalker.
Planeswalker?
It'll be the Planeswalker because he's the one who controls. He's the one with the master plan. So like, Urza, Mishra would be a good bet. Because that has Black Lotus would be nice. It's got law. It's got a lot of law behind it.
That would be nice.
Yeah, Chaos Op. Yeah,
Chaos. What's that? Confetti.
Chaos Confetti. Yeah, Chaos
Confetti.
Confetti.
Yeah. Okay, that's it. That's it for FTV law. I'm not super excited.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Moving on. Conspiracy, take the throne.
Well, you talked about it last week.
Yeah, we had a lot of like Brago. We had Marches, and then now finally it's Marchesa who's taken the throne.
So the confirmed name is Conspiracy Take the Crown.
Take the crown, and the logo has changed. Now the logo is a crown, which is
Is it a
nice.
crown?
Yeah, it's a crown. Look at it. It's the top view of the crown.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Looks like it. Okay.
It'll be an interesting fight for the crown. I remember playing Conspiracy. It was super fun.
Yeah, it is. But you really need people. Like, you really need to
You
draft
need
it properly. Yeah, you need 8 people.
You need the 8 people.
We tried
drafted
drafting
6.
in 6 or 4. In,
6. I don't know.
The,
Did you
the
draft
cards
before?
I think I tried in 4.
Oh, okay.
The cards are a little bit powerful.
Yeah.
Because you get to get a lot more multiples of the same card.
That stupid one where you draft it face up, and for every other card that you draft, it gets plus.
+1, isn't it?
Yeah, it gets +1/+1. Like, wow, for 5 mana. So it starts off as a. It was 5 mana. It starts off at a 4.
The Law Seeker.
No, not Law Seeker.
Maybe Law Seeker will be in the FTV set.
That would be cute.
That would be cute.
I really hope Deck Fade. Was it Deck Faden? Yeah, Deck Faden returns in this one.
But I hope they have a new Walker.
Yeah. This conspiracy feels like it's a separate multiverse. Where
Well, it's just in another plane.
yeah, it's in another plane, but I mean like almost separate from the entire
Main story, like MTG storyline.
Yeah, exactly. Like even Theros felt like that. Theros felt very removed because we knew that Gideon came from Theros. We knew that Elspeth traveled to Theros, but it felt like really separate. In fact, in a lot of episodes I mentioned Theros is in the far, far future set.
It's not. It's just in
not.
a different planes.
Yep. Elspeth is dead. # Elspeth come back.
So previous conspiracy we had, what was it? What were the multiplayer mechanics?
Okay, so you had the conspiracy cards. You also had the plane cycling, swamp cycling. The multiplayer mechanics, Will of the Council.
Yes, Will of the Council.
Oh, that was so fun. That was like
yeah, it's not bad.
at a 4-player table. It's hilarious. Like I played a full 8-player draft in Poland. I think twice, and man, Will of the Council when people are drinking is hilarious.
I see.
It's like,
Okay.
no man, we should get rid of that. No, this dude, look at it, like, and everyone is just going crazy and like,
it was fun.
Yeah, it's
when we were still drafting it.
Yeah, it's hilarious. I don't understand why people like while I was in Porto, we were trying to draft it so hard. Every week I would be, anybody want to draft Conspiracy? Friday after FNM, after we play FNM, like, guys, we got time. Let's draft Conspiracy. No, we'll draft Popper Cube. Then next week, like, no, we'll draft this cube. No, we'll just draft.
I think because Conspiracy has not much value, like monetary value.
Besides
Deck Faden and the foil mythics and some of the foil rares.
Yeah, and we talked about it. We talked about it before. Like, we've seen those people who want to get those cards, like the Stifles and the what else are there? Yeah, the Deck Fadens, and their Will of the Councils. They've already bought their stuff, and
yeah, they would just buy it instead of draft it.
Exactly. You just go onto the online store, and the prices aren't crazy high because the demand for it is not that high. Not a lot of people are playing Legacy. Not too many people are playing Legacy, and the cards are only relevant in Legacy. And most of the times, it's in the sideboard. The Will of the Council is in the sideboard to fight against Merfolk. That's about it. So
it's not Will of the Council you're talking about. It's the white removal.
Yeah.
Council's Judgment.
Council's Judgment, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all they've bought. So
yeah. And there is Parlay.
Oh yeah, Parlay.
That's a group hug ability.
What's her name? That
Selvala,
right? Yeah,
it's a decent ability.
She's gross. As an EDH commander, she's kind of gross.
Let's hope they come up with something. I mean, Wizards seldom disappoint, I think.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
Gameplay wise, I'm sure they're gonna make it fun and multiplayer.
And I would love to see before Conspiracy, they had the they had the pro players or the community players to draft conspiracy and give their take on conspiracy.
Oh yeah.
Man, those videos were really fun.
I remember watching those.
Wizards, we won in. Please,
Good job.
Please.
Well,
Please.
I actually thought they wouldn't do conspiracy anymore because it doesn't seem like it'll make them money.
Well, they just need to reduce the print run.
Maybe. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay.
That's
that.
Okay, next up. What's next? Small announcement that was on the What's You website. Changes to Pro Tour Sunday playoff sideboarding. Very, very short announcement. After discussion following the success of the return of best of 5 matches for Sunday playoffs at Pro Tours, we have decided to make a change to how sideboarding functions in best of 5 matches played on Sunday at Pro Tours and the Magic the Gathering World Championship. Starting with Pro Tour Shadows over Innistrad in Spain, the first 2 games are played before you sideboard, and then the rest of the 3 games will be post-sideboard. Impressions, Edwin. Your thoughts?
I do not give up about it.
I'll put a meow in there.
Yeah, well,
it's you don't play a competitive level.
It doesn't affect me. Yeah. Well. Maybe we should try playing.
So blatantly acknowledging, throwing in the towel,
Maybe we should try playing best of 5 matches and try doing the sideboard after 2 games.
I don't like it at all because at the pro level, you're not just going in with a good deck and a good pilot. You're going with a good deck with the most incredible sideboard for the metagame. You're choosing the best deck for the metagame. And the sideboard, you're given 75 cards to fight against your opponent. And sometimes you just go against a bad matchup. For example, if you play against aggro, but your sideboard is full of so let's say you're playing against mono red, but your sideboard is just full of core firewalkers, so after game 1 you will definitely dominate. But here you're leaving it to chance that for the last 3 games, you've got to win all of them, which is going to be a big challenge. And mono red just has to, that deck has to be lucky once.
No, the thing is, it's weird that they don't provide explanation to this change.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, they just say, "Oh, we'll be making this change."
Where's the judgment? This is not a SCG let's play video.
Yeah.
This is the Pro Tour, and people have geared their decks 75 cards for the
And yeah, you're right. Sideboarding is important. It's very, very important.
Yeah, sideboarding just changes the entire game. So that's a very simple example. Mono red is a very simple example, but there are so many other matchups like Pro Tour Madrid, same thing last year. Was it Madrid?
I don't remember.
Well, anyway, it was the Spanish dude versus not Sam Black. Sam Black's roommate. I can't remember his name right now.
Black's roommate.
Yeah, Splinter Twin versus not Grixis, Delver. And Delver has the upper hand all the way, and especially after sideboarding. And Lotus Bloom, Splinter Twin versus Lotus Bloom, and Lotus Bloom just doesn't stand a single chance. So post sideboard, even worse. It's going to be even worse. So why do you leave it up to chance? Sideboard is so important. Wizards,
well,
why? Explain yourself.
Have you checked if there's any discussion on Reddit?
No.
Yeah.
But I bet they
maybe there is a sound argument to this.
For why? Yeah, it makes for better TV.
I don't know. Actually, that was on my mind. Would it make for better TV?
It does, because you play more matches. You
just drag out and play more matches.
Exactly. You have longer airtime, unless, of course, the matchup is against you. which is, unfortunate for you.
Well, good luck, pro players who make it to Sundays
Wow.
and get to play best of 5 matches on the feature table.
Yeah. One day it will be me.
Good luck to you,
Soon.
Mick.
First I gotta win another PPTQ. God damn it.
Okay.
Alright, so finally there's a countdown clock on the
There was a countdown clock
was fine.
on Wizards website on WotC.
Unravel the madness.
It's basically marketing for Shadows over Innistrad.
Yep. And
I
pretty
think
effective.
I think they did it quite well this time.
Cool. It's very cool. We have if you go in, you'll see the Shadows over Innistrad. You'll see Giraffe's.
Well, anytime you log on or you go into Wizards website,
It's going to invite you in.
it will invite you into that to investigate Shadows over
Investigado.
Innistrad.
So yeah, it's 3 different locations. What's that? Giraffe's lab. The manor. What's his name?
Markov Manor.
Markov Manor, right?
Yeah.
And
The cathedral.
Yep.
The cathedral.
Not
Everson.
Everson's Cathedral. What's the cathedral's name? I'm trying to recall.
Traben
Cathedral.
Yeah.
Cathedral. Yeah. Cute. Very cute. I like. So yeah, they're doing this. We want to bring this up. Their publicity for this set is pretty interesting. It's based on the entire mechanic of investigate, or the whole idea of investigating. And so for each of these places, there are four card symbols, and not all of them are filled. We'll get the spoilers as they come out, but each spoiler will only be revealed if the community figures out the clue and solves the riddle. And so we've got a few spoilers. We'll talk about the spoilers next week. But I think it's, I don't know, it's
Well, good jobs to WotC marketing.
yeah.
They did a good job creating hype.
Yeah, for this specifically for this, and we'll talk about it next week too. But GP Melbourne has haunted houses. They have haunted houses in the GP
cool.
in the GP stadium, and it's like
Physical places where players can really explore.
And there's so many cosplayers. I see, I can see the pilgrims, the Everson pilgrims. We should kill them all and get their spirits. I see Everson, but she's dressed in black. Very classy.
She's always in black.
She's not in black.
Everson
She's
is always in
white.
black. No, she is always in black.
Oh man.
Check it out. Check out the Everson from Everson, not the one from the core set.
No, then Everson from the core set is in white. She's not always in black. Everson of Hope.
Angel of Hope is the
Angel of Hope is in the core set.
No,
that's
Angel,
black too.
Yeah, that's black too.
Gosh.
Everson Guardian Angel. Yeah, she's in black as well, right?
Yeah, she's in black. Okay, so yeah, she's in black. Hot. The cosplayer was. So yeah,
I'd love to get cosplayers on our show one day. Talk about cosplaying from Magic.
Yeah. There's not a lot in Singapore though. We gotta go elsewhere.
Yeah.
Oh man, there was one cosplayer talking about cosplay. I sent you that photo of what's her name? Was it Kiora? Chandra?
I don't remember.
Who hot? Oh, Nisa.
Oh, Nisa from
that was
Taiwan.
That was a Taiwanese cosplayer.
Well, the Taiwanese cosplayers are awesome.
Yeah, they're at Tokyo. They were at Tokyo Game Show.
The one, remember there was a Kiora and a Chandra here during GP Sing.
I was on at GP Sing. So how was that?
Awesome.
Really awesome.
Taiwanese babes, man.
Whoo.
Awesome. They look great.
Yeah, for those of you listening in
wherever. It looks like they put effort into their suit, the cosplay as well. Of
and
course,
also
looking really good.
Genetics plus effort.
Yeah, genetics plus effort. Well, it's not just genetics. It's really effort.
Yeah. Well, we don't have any female hosts yet.
I think Singapore. The cosplay scene in Singapore is actually quite vibrant. I think.
Yeah, but
it's just
not
that
so
we are
much
not
magic. Yeah.
not so much magic. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really just cosplay, like anime cosplay.
Yep.
Yeah.
A name.
Well, and yeah, we have a new walker in Innistrad.
What's her name?
Arlene Court. She is a werewolf planeswalker.
Yeah, she's gonna replace she's replacing Garuk the Cursed.
So
as,
it looks like she will be a flip planeswalker in the set as well.
yes. And if you don't do anything during your turn,
I'm guessing she's red green.
she is from that
Everbuck.
Everbuck. Everbuck is green. Everbuck is specifically green. And Kasich is red green. So Everbuck is the origin. I believe Everbuck is the origin of the werewolves, and then you got Gavany, which is the green-white version of the werewolves, and then you've got Kasich, which is the
The red green.
Yeah. So, but she might be red. She might be red green, or she might be green on one side, red
Yeah,
on the other side.
the art just gives me a sense that she's a red.
red-green.
Yeah,
She looks like
there's definitely red.
her costume looks like the Huntmaster of the Fells.
Ah, okay.
Right? She's got like the fur and all of them have the fur and the looking like a werewolf, and
Yeah.
she's got that little smirk on her face.
So
And a whip in her
her
hand.
backstory is up on WotC.
Yeah.
So apparently she can control her transformation, and she keeps her conscious even when she's in werewolf mode.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She's a planeswalker. Adding to probably because Kiora died and now she's no longer part of the Gatewatch.
Kira died.
I don't know. I haven't read the stories
I didn't.
from the new set. But Kiora, the last I remember.
Yeah, the last I
is
remember
Kiora.
was the tentacle, and then it was black.
And then
And then
Kiora
you were
was
saying it
black.
might be ink.
Yep.
So
It's not blood.
it's not
ink.
black.
Okay, so Arlene Court, very cool. It's gonna be interesting. I mean, the first time we played Innistrad was really awesome. I love Innistrad, the storytelling, the card,
The world, well, the planes is very interesting.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's very. I think now that I think about it, Innistrad might be my favorite plane.
flavor
wise, yeah. It the world seems pretty built up, like, and then the characters are very, very nicely done. I mean, vampires, werewolves, and
the mechanics melded so well.
yeah. Well, the werewolf mechanic was not bad. The day and night.
Yeah.
But that was the first time they introduced flip cards. So
But it's so weird that if you don't do anything in the day, the guy turns into a werewolf in the night. So if you sleep in the day, that's true. If you sleep in the day, then you're active in the night, right?
I guess so.
Then if you're too active in the day, then if you're too active in the night, and then you turn back into.
Well, it's good. Well, then the only flip card to ever really see play is Huntmaster.
Huntmaster,
Yeah.
and it's still being used right now.
Yeah, it's still being used right now in some of the modern Jund decks, but
So good.
Garuk. Actually, Garuk is I thought he was pretty powerful.
In standard, Garuk was
Yeah.
Garuk was just like pinging creatures left and right, taking names and
Well,
chewing bubble
no
gum.
place for him in modern. Someday, man. Someday. Never say never.
Say never.
Yep.
Her werewolf form is cute. It's although
Cute
she
is not a word that used to describe.
okay. She's got a white tail and like red eyes and like she's got like fire coming out of them.
This is glowing eyes.
But no, her clothes are ripped. So when she transforms back, she'll be naked
Well, she'll be
at home.
wearing ripped clothes.
No, but it's ripped. Look at it. It's like ripped all the way. Like all she has is like the
Covering her boobs.
necklace, and that's about it. Beeves. All right.
She looks flat chested. Just saying.
Maybe Arlene Court is a guy. Is secretly a guy.
Oh,
She's
well.
It says here it's a her,
Well, it's a her for sure.
and it's not like Alicia. So
Cool.
I wonder if Alicia had stuffing for her.
You can ask
clothes.
her. I really don't want to know.
Dang. All right. So, wow, that's a lot of news for this week. That was a lot of news for this week.
Well, it's all bite-sized news.
Yeah. Well, we spent one whole episode talking about news. Next week, we're going to talk about Shadows over Innistrad. Maybe. Most probably.
More spoilers over in the coming weeks.
Yeah.
They spoiled a couple of cards already. Couple of mythics and cards from the dual deck.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, we know we were talking about some of the mechanics that are going to show up. Delirium and what's that?
Investigate.
Madness. Yeah. Madness. This is Sparta.
Nope, this is Innistrad.
This is Erebor. And then... Oh, no, this is Keswick. Yeah, because it's red and green.
Okay.
So... Yeah, we'll cover more of that next week. Oh, they finally... Oh, look at that. We had that wolf thing. The one where they covered the top and the bottom.
Where are you looking at?
I'm on Mythic Spoiler right now. So they covered the top of the wolf card and they covered the bottom of the wolf card. Now they revealed the bottom. It's a 1/2. It's haste. I'm very sure it's 2 mana. It cannot be 1 mana.
Oh, okay. The red one.
Yeah, the red one.
1/2 haste. Ember Eye Wolf gets +2/+0 until end of turn. 2 mana. 2 mana to activate.
Is it 2? Yeah.
Oh,
we don't know the cost yet.
There's the other green one that I didn't see. Oh, it's lots of cards that I didn't see. Okay. Good.
Yeah, there's lots of spoilers. I will go through them in the weeks to come.
Yep.
Yeah. But for now, I guess we'll end off the show. Anything else you want to add before we go?
I want to have my lunch, actually.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit hungry.
True.
Let's go get lunch.
Yeah. We'll be doing some other
you'll see.
material. Do look us up on Facebook. Yeah, well, start off the end of the show. You've been listening to the Power 9 podcast. Remember, we are the #1 MTG podcast hosted by myself and Edwin. Shit, I went back to MTG podcast. No, we are the #1 podcast hosted by the two of us. Oh, yeah. And you, the listener, we thank you for listening.
Shout out to your dad. Thanks for
the place there.
loaning us his place.
Yeah.
We're in a new place today. We're recording in a new place.
Yeah, so if
it's already on Instagram.
Yeah, if it sounds kind of weird,
it probably is.
Yep. This place is weird. Ooh.
Well, it's more spacious for sure.
Yeah.
For what we're gonna do, we need the space.
Because of the space, whatever. You can find us on power9podcast.com. Every week we release new episodes of the podcast. We also release all our content on power9podcast.com. You can find us on mtgcast.com, that great website that agglomerates all the podcasts together. You can listen to other podcasts there as well. You can find us on Stitcher, iTunes, and if you're on iTunes, please leave us a review. That's very, very nice. Thank you. You can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/power9podcast. We update it regularly.
Whenever we can.
Yeah.
Whenever we can.
And find our new content there. We'll be releasing some videos, hopefully. We're thinking of doing other things as well. But yeah, tune into that to find out more. Instagram @Power9Podcast, and you can find us on Twitter @Power9Podcast.
The 9? You guys know what the
It's
9
a number
is.
9! It's a number 9! Right. I fell into the trap the other day. I was trying to go... usually I can just click and I'm at our Twitter page and stuff. And I was using a new computer. I was going
You typed the whole thing out.
Yeah, I typed the whole thing out and nope, you don't...
I do that with my phone as well when I was connecting from Instagram.
Just sometimes, right?
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes you don't even remember what you say. So thank you for listening. We'll be back next week with a brand new episode. This week I didn't do any impressions. Excellent. Smithers. Hey, that's a pretty good impression.
I'm gonna have a bot of days without impressions.
Yeah.
0.
No, I always do the I like it a lot. I like it a lot. And once Zoolander comes out, like once I watch Zoolander, like that's it.
I actually watched the first one yesterday. I never seen it before.
Oh, it's hilarious, right?
I have no idea why I just watched, man.
Don't you feel enlightened now?
It's like,
Blue Steel.
why did I spend 1.5 hours
Just watching.
just doing that? I could have done something more productive. Well,
Okay, so play more Magic, people. For myself and Edwin, we're signing off.
bye guys.
Ciao.